few things you should consider, because they're very, very important, before you go about setting up your Activecampaign account. And I think if you take those things into consideration, you're going to set up your account the right way. But also, when you apply email marketing strategy, when you go about using your account, you'll use it so that you get the best as far as email delivery rates, as far as the integrity of your managing of the account, and knowing exactly how Activecampaign works. Okay, so before we go further though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not, and put on your post notification, because occasionally I go live and you want to get some value from those lives, because there are a ton of things and I put out experiments and case studies. I think that will be very, very important to you. Anywho, let's jump into the whole purpose of today's lesson. So before you use Activecampaign, I want you to think about this. The way email providers, email management services work, one of 80% as far as importance of your use of that tool is ensuring that your mail gets delivered into the inbox of the recipient. Now, with Activecampaign, how this works, there are several things you have to consider, okay? And below this video, I put a link there that sends you directly to the Activecampaign page, where you could manage your deliverability by considering a few things in there specific to your Activecampaign account. But for now, here are the things I want you to think about. So Activecampaign is a trusted sender. A lot of mailbox providers, Gmail, etc., Hotmail, Yahoo, they love Activecampaign. And one of the reasons is because of the high integrity that Activecampaign applies to its use from the customers, like myself, customers' point of view, how we use their system, right? So what Activecampaign have put together is that they have put different tiers of servers. At the bottom tier is the spams, people who have accounts that are highly spammed. The top tier are those that have very clean accounts, particularly enterprise level customers of Activecampaign. Now, what that means is that you can be upgraded to a higher server based on how you use your account and the integrity of your mailings, or you could be downgraded again if you lose in integrity. Okay, so a few data points here for us to think about. Over 130,000 people use the platform, right, to work with, and to maintain their reputation. Activecampaign considers everybody and treats them based on how they use the system. Okay, I mentioned before there's a hierarchy of servers. Okay, top server, better deliverability, and it is matched to the sender reputation. If you have a very good reputation of how you use your account, you're at the top server. If you are spamming people, if you're uploading mailing lists purchased from a friend and that sort of thing, you will be at the bottom of the pile, okay? You will be downgraded. So the way, as you have gotten your new account, the first thing Activecampaign does is they put you on a probationary server. And a probationary server is to observe how you use Activecampaign. And for a period of 30 days, you will be on that server. And at the end of 30 days, Activecampaign then make a decision where you belong based on the integrity of your account. So from day one, there are a few things you want to do, because the goal here is for you to move up the ranks and stay on the highest level server possible. Now, the way you do that is that you have to consider a few things. The source of your contacts and subscribers. So what does that mean? That means that if you go about buying lists from friends, if you go about just putting adding people's email addresses and data to your account without their permission, you have a problem, because when they unsubscribe, they will indicate that they never were interested in your emails. Another one is the open and click rates. So that means that Activecampaign would assess if your open and click rates is below average, and that would be an indicator that your audience, the people who receive your emails, the receivers, are not highly engaged with what the messaging and the emails you send out to them, and that can affect your ranking on those servers also. Spam reports. So Activecampaign would observe the spam reports, people indicating through the mailbox providers that what you're sending to them is spam. So the way you write an email, you want it to not be spammy, right? Activecampaign don't allow you to write things like if you try to put a headline for a subject line, for instance, make $100,000 in 2 days, Activecampaign will not send that one out, okay? Because that's very, very spammy. So therefore, knowing how to write decent, clean emails that gets into inbox is important. Unsubscribes. So when people unsubscribe, Activecampaign allows them also to give a reason for unsubscribing. If the reason indicates that you're messing around, you know, that you're sending them things that they're not interested in, you're spamming them and such, then that would lower also your ranking on those servers. So those are things I want you to consider. Now, you might be thinking this is much, right? Because if I'm a new person, I'm like, wow, there's so much. How do I navigate all of this? What I recommend is use a service Activecampaign has that blows out the competition, and it's free to you, right? So I just came off an account audit, and that's so an account review and account audit. You can literally ask Activecampaign for an account audit, and someone will spend about half an hour with you going through your account and then recommending actions you could take to make sure everything is okay. And you can ask them questions and questions you may have to clarify certain things. And I did that for myself also. And at the end of it, here's an amazing thing. I was literally sent an email with our conversation and with recommendations. So I want to show that to you. Have a look at it here. So this is one of my accounts. They reviewed it, and this entire document is specific to my account only. And at the end of it, there's a series of recommendations here, okay, and actions I can take based on the questions I asked, okay? And one of the important ones is the deliverability best practices. I'm going to put this in the link below for you because this page is on Activecampaign. It's very, very useful for you to ensure that you have a clean Activecampaign account, you have high email deliverability, and you're on the top servers. Okay, so this one really helps. Keep this somewhere in your resources. It'll come in very handy as you use Activecampaign. All right, guys, so I hope this one has been useful for you. Leave some comments below the video. If you have any questions, I'm going to answer those in future videos. All right, so click the link below, get that resource. And if you also want to join to be part of Activecampaign, I have an affiliate link below that when you click that one, you have your free 14-day trial of Activecampaign, plus you'll get hooked up on my $14,000 Activecampaign bonus pack, which is on this planet the highest value bonus pack that exists. Not only do I give you the best, over 50 of the best email templates that you could just plug into Activecampaign with one click, upload it, customize it for yourself, but you also get some softwares that I use in my business that valued about $10,000 per month that you could use not per month, sorry, per year, I'm sorry, that you could use to build your business also. Okay, very useful stuff. Everything in that bonus pack is useful. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. This video is important. Review it, go through it, make sure that you understand the content of it, and I will see you on the next video.